This is meteorologist Eric Davis with your first alert weather.
It is the 28th day of February, but of course we do have one more day. This is leap year. Tomorrow, of course, the last day of February. But let's take a look at a report of what we have seen so far in terms of rainfall in Wilmington since the first of the year. A little bit over 9 inches of rainfall. That actually is a couple of inches above where we would normally be. So unlike 2019, we actually are starting the year a little bit on the wet side. And at times we've certainly seen some swollen rivers as a result of that. And February, a particularly wet month, 6.86 inches of rain so far. And we are almost double what we would normally see. 3.62 would be the normal number for what we've seen. So almost 200% of our normal rainfall for the month of February. And there are some indications that there could be some pretty wet weather too as we head towards the first part of March. More on that in just a moment. Now, it's not impossible we could see a little bit of rain tonight either. There's actually an upper disturbance which is in the process of crossing the area. And you can actually see a little bit of green flashing across your hour by hour forecast model with an upper disturbance. Now, the problem is, of course, the lower levels of the atmosphere are extremely dry. So as you take a look at radar and the satellite radar composite, looks pretty impressive, but a lot of that precipitation is actually in the process of evaporating before it hits the ground. So it's what we call vertical precipitation not reaching the ground. Of course, that'll be long gone by early tomorrow morning, but another upper disturbance poised to move through the area during the day tomorrow. So for tonight, clear skies for the most part and cold. Temperatures bottoming out in the mid-30s and then 55 for tomorrow afternoon. As we take a look at the Bob King Auto Mall First Alert Sky Camera Network, Wrightsville Beach and Elizabethtown. Mostly clear skies on tap right now as the temperatures are already in the 40s on our way to the 30s overnight tonight. Now, it's not going to be quite as cold as the 30-degree temperature that we saw this morning, but certainly some mid and upper 30s for most of us before all is said and done. 49 Wilmington, 46 in Raleigh, 53 Florence, 44 in Charlotte. You have to get into the mountains, 28 degrees in Boone, so some good snowmaking conditions right now up in the North Carolina mountains. Maybe you're heading up to possibly Beach Mountain, for instance, or some of the other ski resorts. Certainly some good snowmaking conditions, at least as of the moment. 2 degrees warmer in Wilmington than 24 hours ago. It's 3 degrees warmer in Raleigh, but overall, colder air continues to sweep across the area, at least some below normal temperatures, and we'll be below normal certainly for your Saturday, low and mid 50s for your highs, and a very cold start on Sunday morning. But notice by Sunday that colder air beginning to retreat. We'll start to see a little bit of a warm up Sunday afternoon, highs back in the upper 50s, and that's going to pave the way for more spring-like conditions early next week. 60s on tap. You definitely see the warmer colors entering the picture as we head towards Monday, and especially Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. Temperatures are likely to be in the 70s, and watch out late Wednesday night into Thursday. A potent spring-like storm system poised to bring maybe some heavier rain and maybe some stronger thunderstorms as well. 55 for tomorrow. Watch out for a frosty start here. By Monday, we're moderating. 68 for the high. 70s on tap for Tuesday. Watch out late Wednesday into Thursday for some heavier rain and stronger thunderstorms. Anna?
Thanks, Eric. Over the past couple of months, we've been taking you inside some of the most impressive luxury homes in the market with our weekly Unique Properties Report. This week, WCT's Bill Murray catches up with Kathleen Bailey's to show us you don't need to spend millions to find a home with true character.
Character is one of those things that's really hard to define, but as Kathleen Bailey's with Just Providers Realty will show us, you know what? Once you see it, it's very easy to recognize.
It's a little chilly outside, so I'm going to stay in here where it's warm, but let's look at some pictures of the great details on the front of this house. Look at the brick arches that set off the porch and the front door of this home. Not quite typical of most Wilmington houses, but it's just one of the interesting details in this 5-bedroom, 3-bath home. Inside, you can't help but notice this unique kitchen ceiling, not one that you would find in most modern homes. Add the glass and metal pendant lights and the leather finished granite, and this is definitely not a cookie cutter kitchen. It's thoughtful touches like these wrought iron supports under the breakfast bar and the mitered trim along the stairs that turn the ordinary into something special. In the master bath, stylish cabinetry and accented tile work make that room pop. Because everything looks so new, you might be surprised to learn that this home was actually built in 1996. Unfortunately, Hurricane Florence flooded this North Chase home, and it's not even in a flood zone. And as you can see, the owners have done an impressive job of repairing all that damage. Fortunately, the water didn't damage the in-law suite and all this custom woodwork. Imagine the time it took to trim out each individual stair and each of these columns. Before we go, I want to show you this fence gate that was created by the previous owner. He was an artist, and now it's the focal point of this backyard. And all this just goes to prove it is possible to find homes with character without spending a fortune.
This is one of those homes where people may be saying, you know what, maybe I can incorporate that in my remodeling. Just a reminder that Kathleen Bailey's with Just for Buyers Realty doesn't represent this home or any other property that we showcase on WECT. But if you like what you see, want to learn a little more, we have provided a link and you'll find that on WECT.com. Have a great day.